Alright, so everybody's going to have to buy flowers at some point in their life, so we're going to explain today what you should look for when you go buy flowers and how to take care of them once you get them home. So to start, we're going to run through some examples of good versions of a variety and bad versions. With Alstroemeria, they're really great because they look more expensive than they are. You want to make sure that you're buying something like this, which is, it has more closed blooms. This one is not something you'd want because the bloom's already blown open. The pollen pieces will just kind of flake off. I mean,
some of the edges are creased.
Yeah, and they're kind of curling.
Even though they might look better at the moment, which is what a lot of people say, these are at the end of their vase life. They're only going to last for a few more days and look good. These are at the very beginning of their vase life. So if you can wait for 2 days for these to open up, you'll get much longer enjoyment out of these versus these.
Here we have great looking daisies. You can tell this by the vibrancy of the color. The leaves, they look great. The foliage looks good. These are a good product. Right here you have daisies you would not want to buy. Why? Because the centers are starting to get little brown dots in them. See, you got some, yeah, kind of.
Green foliage, clear center, no browning, and very few withered petals. If you can find none at all, then that's a great buy.
Yep. This one is the one you want. Why? Because it's still kind of tight. The bloom is still tight, so you'll be able to enjoy it for a good at least 2 weeks while it's opening up. With carnations, it's hard to tell by their foliage if they're good or bad because it doesn't really give any indication of its health or its age. But you can really tell by how the blooms are looking. This one's kind of blown open. It'll still look nice, but it's not something that you want to buy if you're making an investment in flowers.
Yeah. If you look closely, you can also see that the petals have started not only opening, but curling back. You can also tell that they look a little dried, and especially on the ends, it's losing its color.
The petal edges have gotten wet, so they've gotten a little moldy and they're kind of browning right there. Once again, kind of like with the daisies, you'll want to get some mums that don't have any browning in the center. Make sure the petals aren't kind of curling like these. These are also kind of starting to lose the vibrant purple color. These are a little bit more saturated still. These are not good.
No bueno.
Not what you want.
No more than $10 a bunch, depending on how large the bunch is. A whole arrangement can be made for under 20 bucks, and it should last you 10 days to 2 weeks, and perhaps even longer, if you know how to take care of them.
Most flowers come with flower food, and this is actually really helpful to your flower. What you do is you dump it in here, and then you add about 2 cups of water.
If you do not enough water, it can over-concentrate the chemicals that are in it, and that can actually harm the flower. And if you use too much water, then it just dilutes everything, and it might not hurt the flower, but it's not helping, and you got it for free with your purchase, so why not do it right?
You're going to want to change the water every 2 days. You wouldn't want to drink out of a dirty glass, so don't make your flowers drink out of a dirty glass. I think that's the best way I could describe it for you. So every 2 days, clean it. And when you do change the water, you're going to want to also wash the vase. You're going to want to remove the leaves. You don't want any of the leaves to be in the water because then the water will
make them start rotting, and they'll start to smell real bad in a couple of days.
Yeah, it's gross. You're also going to want to cut them at an angle. This kind of increases the surface area of
the water uptake.
Yeah, so there you go. It's as easy as that.